On the way to Branson, Missouri. We're caravanning with our good friends, and we're gonna head to Missouri.
Drop that. Hey, yeah. Hey, yeah.
Winter ready. Oh my God. Isn't that awesome? Look.
Drop that.
It's cold, Daddy.
One of the guys approached it like that.
Hey, yeah. Hey, yeah.
All right, so last night the temperatures got down to about, I want to say 26, 27 degrees. It's the first time we stayed in the camper for those temps. Wasn't too terrible. Heater, everything worked. I will say we had to disconnect from the pipe that feeds water into the camper because the campground said that they are afraid that it might be an issue where the pipe could burst if it's still connected. So we disconnected from that and filled up our fresh water tank and tried to pump water in using the pump system on the camper as we needed to gauge for that. But the issue with that was that the pump went out. So Johnny and I this morning are going to go to Camping World and we are going to search for a pump and try to switch it. I have faith in him and myself that we can get it done. We unhooked all the water and everything from the hookups. The wall on the floor was here and it was screwed into these little screw holes that you see alongside here on both sides. And that right there is the water pump that we need to unscrew from the floors, pull out, and swap out. One thing is to drain the lines before we do that so we don't have a spill under here. So we're gonna head to Camping World right now. Shout out to John and his dad Johnny. They helped me out tremendously. I can't fit in this bay very well, so they came in and helped to repair this. Johnny, this is like putting a kid in a candy store. So I'm grateful for these gentlemen and their support in getting this process done.
Ours is like tucked up in a cabinet. You gotta lay on the floor.
Hey everyone, so we just stopped at J&A Country Store. I think the name of the town is Seymour in Missouri. I'm not 100% sure, but it is an Amish store. So some really cool items and things like that in there. So KB is going to show you a little bit of the property, just, you know, out of respect. We're not going to show everything, but just a little bit of the property.
Like Naima said, we wanted to remain respectful. I didn't know what was okay to film and what was not, so I just did a lot of our commute to different stops that we stopped in to view things like Amish furnitures and gift shops and tour different sites and things like that. But beautiful, beautiful, beautiful countryside here. Everything looked great and the community was very welcoming, and we were able to move around and see lots of different things. So we are at a scenic view here in Missouri, Branson, Missouri. On the side of the road, there's a little pull-off where you can stop, park. They have pull-off sections for that, where you can actually see, you know, kind of like, I don't know if this is the main part of Branson or what it is, but it's a beautiful, beautiful view. So this is the road over here. As you can see, the truck is pulled off on the side of the road, and that is the main road that truck's heading up. And then there is the little rails for people to stop and look over and see this view. I'm gonna try to catch it in the daytime, because I mean, so far we've been having a great time.
We ask that you please remain in your seat until we are in motion again.
All right, our time in Branson has came to a close. I am not feeling too lovely. Congested and probably some sinuses in there. I don't know. But took some medication. But now it's time for the fun stuff. And that's to clean up the part of camping nobody likes. So I'm gonna get this done, and we're gonna prepare to, at minimum, put in about 300 or 400 miles today. We may drive the whole way. I don't know how I feel. I just kind of got to see how it goes. But more than likely, we will probably find a rest stop or a campground to overnight at, and finish the rest of the drive tomorrow. But I don't know. We may push through. We'll see how it goes. System is doing its thing, so just showing the campground as I'm looking over. I don't know if the video does it justice, but this is a beautiful place. I really enjoyed our stay here. It filled up at one point, but this morning a lot of people headed out to go to their next locations. I'm sure there'll be more people checking in this afternoon and doing their little weekend stays. I was really fascinated with that wagon down there because you can rent that wagon if you don't have a camper. When it's cold outside, it is rough to get that electrical cord wrapped up and put into that bucket for storage. It's rough to do that. Last thing we got to do before we leave is dump the trash, and then we can roll out. Barely made it.